Let's talk about your personal involvement in charities and your love for art.
Yeah, my mom, we didn't have a lot of money. My mom was an academic growing up. So she would take Gauguin and fabulous artists and buy the poster, but then get them framed very elegantly. So when we walked through our home, I saw great art, and she would educate me on art. And I just had a passion for art growing up. And my mom also, even though you don't have a lot, you can give a lot. And if it's not financial, it's time. And so, I was raised in such a way to give more than you take, in all facets of life. And so on that side, with the success of AT, which has been very fortunate, I've been able to partner with lots of different organizations in Chicago and beyond, things that are really important to me. The Chicago Children's Museum, Merrit School of Music that brings music and culture to areas that otherwise wouldn't have orchestra. So there are Immerman Angels, which sets up cancer patients with those that have survived that same cancer to develop a relationship to give them some strength and hope during that period. We've partnered with everyone from Anthony Rizzo from the Cubs, Joakim Noah, Chance the Rapper. Personally, we have Lynn Sage Cancer Foundation, which is a woman that we lost a number of years ago on the North Shore. Her children have developed a fabulous organization. So I just heavily believe in participating at the highest level and giving back. And so if people are willing to create an organization, an operation to do good, and they need resources, and if you either have time, you can give time. If you have less time, you have to give resources. But supporting as many philanthropic efforts, that's what's really needed right now, in my opinion. That side of it in politics, whatever views you have, being involved so you can shape our country in the vision that you see. So I do think there's a lot of people that can sit on the sidelines, but if you can stay engaged, it is far more empowering internally, whether it's through philanthropy or whether it's through leadership and civic service. Those things are crucially important in developing who you are as a person, your own personal character, which is, evolves into what you develop as your culture.
And I totally agree with you. And we also participate as much as we can, like with, for example, Ronald McDonald House. And as a matter of fact, we
have a great one here just east of Michigan. It's fantastic. They just built it about 10 years ago, but it does incredible good in Chicago.
So I'll make sure that we interview them, because what happened in New York, we did the interview and we did the Matterport. And it was during the COVID time when people couldn't really travel that easily. So between the interview and the storytelling and the Matterport, they got 95% occupancy.
Yeah.
And just the understanding and the feeling how many children were able to benefit just because of a Matterport or the story, that was beautiful. And then we also were a big part of Sunshine Kids Foundation. And I personally did interviews with the kids who were survivors. And now they are helping other children, and they actually spend a lot of time at the hospital. I was crying through every interview. It was so emotional, and those children are so strong. You learn from them.
Yeah, children are amazing. My first middle name is Sunshine, so that's a great.
Oh, really?
That's a great name for a foundation. But yeah, children are amazing gifts to us all. I mean, they are the epitome of strength, and they are the epitome of love. So I love them, all of them.